It's just that I didn't want to be running down to the hospital once a week when I got all this on my plate.
It was really interesting to me to listen to Deion's press conference and hear his rationale and how he and his doctors and his family arrived at the decision to opt for a radical cystectomy. Even when he was making the decision on what treatment route to go on, everything was for, no question, it was for his sons and for the football team.
The type of cancer he has a very high recurrence rate, and there can be progression as well. So the options for that type of cancer is to treat it within the bladder, which would be a long series of treatments, 3 years coming down to my office, getting the treatments in the bladder, with still a 50% chance of recurrence. And so that was, when we talked, his values did not align with that. His values aligned with being there for his family and for the team, and wanted to move forward with the curative option, which was the bladder removal. Folks like me who have chosen the path of BCG treatment are looking at maintenance regimens that last for 3 to 5 to even in some case 10 years of having BCG treatments periodically followed up with cystoscopies. NFL Hall of Famer Deion Sanders was diagnosed with the same form of bladder cancer that I have, a high-grade, non-muscle invasive bladder cancer. The path that I chose was to treat my bladder cancer with BCG treatment, which is a treatment that has existed and had a pretty good success rate for more than 40 years. Deion chose a very different path than I did, and he chose for a radical cystectomy, which is a total removal of the bladder, and then he also had his doctors construct a neobladder from parts of his intestine. Deion looked at that path, along with his commitments to his family and his commitments as an NCAA football coach, and decided that that path was just too much on his body, too much on his time, and too much on his commitment to his family. So for all of my non-muscle invasive bladder cancer followers out there, I'm interested to know, have you considered radical cystectomy as an option, or have you actually taken that option in your course of treatment? I'd love to know.